Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Jeopardy! Fans are not happy with the recent gameplay lately. On Friday, returning champion Amar Kakurd took on two new contestants, and many fans feel that the new competitors didn't offer up much of a challenge. They even went as far as to say the challengers fumbled hard in the competition. Returning Jeopardy! Champion Amar Kakurd took on two new contestants on Friday, Anna Marie Cunningham and Has Karbala. However, this ended up being no real competition for Amar, who moved on thanks to the perceived poor play from his challengers. Amar showed up on Wednesday and beat Chris D'Amico to become the new champion. After Friday's game, Amar was still champion, and this was because the challengers fumbled the competition. Anna Marie Cunningham is a market research account manager from Sellersville, Pennsylvania. Has Karbala is a public health advisor from Calgary, Alberta. Amar Kakurd is a graduate student from Lake Hiawatha, New Jersey. Amar was a two-day champion with $24,599 in winnings. The final Jeopardy! Clue was in literature, preserved in a single manuscript called Cotton Ms. Vitellius AXV. This epic begins with the word wait, often translated as listen. Anna Marie missed it and lost all her money. Has got it right, but his gamble only finished him with $10,799. Amar got it right and added $1,500 to his total to win with $15,300. The answer was Beowulf. With his third win, Amar has won $41,399 on Jeopardy! However, there are many fans who believe that he would be eliminated if the competition was better. There are several who feel Amar has gotten lucky so far. On Friday's episode alone, there were two questions no one knew the answers to, and both had to do with music. One was about the Vermont band Phish, and the other asked who Van Halen's former lead singer was who returned in 2007. The answer to that was David Lee Roth, and Anna Marie guessed Sam Kinison. She probably meant Sammy Hagar. Another answer was Eddie Vedder, Pearl Jam's lead singer. In the vast landscape of television game shows, few are as iconic as Jeopardy! Since its inception in 1964, the show has amassed a devoted fan base, drawn to its cerebral format, challenging questions, and the excitement of watching contestants vie for supremacy across categories that range from history to pop culture, science, and beyond. Yet recently, a storm has been brewing among the Jeopardy! Faithful. Fans are voicing their displeasure with what they perceive as a decline in the quality of gameplay and the overall competition on the show. Social media platforms, fan forums, and even casual conversations among viewers are rife with critiques about everything from contestant performance to game mechanics. So what exactly has caused this shift in sentiment? One of the primary gripes from longtime fans centers on the contestants themselves. Historically, Jeopardy! Has been a showcase of trivia masters, people whose vast reservoirs of knowledge covered an impressive array of topics. These contestants were celebrated not just for their intelligence, but for their strategic gameplay, mastery of the buzzer, and the ability to navigate high-stakes situations with composure. However, a growing number of viewers argue that the caliber of contestants has taken a dip in recent seasons. Part of this sentiment stems from the influx of what fans are calling flash-in-the-pan contestants, players who seem ill-prepared, hesitant, or simply overwhelmed by the game. Instead of commanding the board, these newer contestants often appear unsure of themselves, struggling to string together consistent wins. Where are the powerhouse players? Fans ask. The rise of so-called one-and-done contestants, those who win a single game and fail to maintain momentum in subsequent episodes, has led to a perceived dilution of the competition. Fans fondly remember legendary streak players like Ken Jennings, James Holzhauer, and Amy Schneider, whose prolonged reigns not only demonstrated their trivia prowess, but also created compelling narratives for viewers to follow. Another bone of contention is the gameplay strategy, or lack thereof. On Jeopardy, a strong knowledge base has always been essential, but equally important is knowing how to play the game. This includes understanding wagering strategy for daily doubles and Final Jeopardy, managing the game board to optimize category selection, and making smart decisions about when to take risks and when to play conservatively. In recent episodes, fans have been frustrated by contestants who seem to ignore these strategic elements, leading to erratic and often disappointing results. For instance, poor wagering decisions during Final Jeopardy have become a recurring source of frustration. Contestants, who should be familiar with basic strategic concepts like betting just enough to cover a potential win or betting aggressively when behind, are instead making wagers that defy logic. Watching a contestant with a substantial lead bet far too little, allowing their competitors a chance to overtake them, or seeing a trailing contestant bet too much and sink their chances completely, leaves fans wondering if the current crop of players fully grasps the nuances of the game. Moreover, the increasing tendency for players to stick to safe bets rather than going all in on daily doubles has diminished some of the thrill that used to characterize the game. In years past, players like Holzhauer gained fame for their high-stakes betting, creating tension and excitement in the process. With fewer contestants willing to take those kinds of risks, the game's pace and intensity have suffered, leaving some viewers feeling bored and disengaged.